Got her all wired back up for the switch in, galvanized, and we now have power to it. We'll turn her on. Runs fairly smoothly, no serious vibrations, so that's good. Alright, now we'll get on to some more of the assembly. Okay, we're going to put the fence guide on. Bolts on the end of the infeed table. Basically you got a spacer here that lifts it away so the mechanism can slide back and forth. Got a half round cut in here to match up with the curvature of the rod. Slide those through. And bolt them on. Alright, rod's on. Then here's the adjustment mechanism for the fence. This is the piece that we fixed earlier by drilling a hole and putting the bolt through. Take that apart. You can see basically this stud goes through here, and this little half ring here goes into this little half ring slot here, so that this whole assembly can pivot from one side to the other. And then there's the locking mechanism here. And then there's a pointer that goes on here for allowing you to give you an estimate, a location of what angle you're on. So it slides on here, like so, and again, that locks it down there. And of course, this piece goes on, and we have this spinner handle to lock it. Of course, this pointer would point up here once you figure out and set your 0 points to give you approximate angles. Of course, it's always best to use a square to make sure what your measurements are. So the next step will be probably going ahead and mounting the fence on. I'll show that next. Alright, got the fence on. Before I forget, I think I still have to tighten these up a little bit. There are 3 fairly large socket head cap screws that hold this fence base onto the adjustment mechanism. Get in here and over tighten it. Make sure they're nice and snug. Alright. So basically it just bolted up into this bracket. Bottom knob loosens, so it slides back and forth. Locks into place. 3 different set positions. If you want to play with them, I play with them a little bit. They're not exactly 100% accurate and I need a better square, so unloosen the handle. This piece flops in and out. I want to go 45 negative that way. It's locked in. Put that out of the way. 90 degrees. And 45 degrees that direction. So So you get a full 90 degrees of adjustment. And 6-inch width. Actually, I haven't actually measured that. It's about as far over without it sliding off the back. What's that give us? That's 6 inches right there. So again, there's just a point here on the fence that rides across. As you see, I got I don't know if you can see, but I got a little line in there because it wasn't cleaned up. There was a little piece sticking up or a burr or something, so I marked it up. So to be safe, you're probably looking at 6 inches of this position. Yep, that would be safe. So you got 6 inches. You know, this does flex a little bit, so you want to make sure that that doesn't fall off the back. Otherwise it's going to fall down towards the pulley. So, fence is all on. Give you a little better look at it so far. See how that shot looks. Not too bad. But a lot better, a lot different looking than what it was when I brought it in. So if we're doing basic jointing is all I really want this for. Kind of square up some surfaces. What's left to do? Got to get the fence guard mechanism, spring moving mechanism bolts to the underneath. Guard goes over the top. Finish putting the handles on, the adjustments up and down. I've got this pretty much level right now. About the only good straight edge I have is one of these guides. We're going to cross cut it on sheet good. I got the height. There's a little bit of rock there. Not much. Yeah, this backside down a little bit. Not so much at this end. So I'm just doing this by eye. Looking for a light between the two. And that's how I'll end up putting a rock in there. It does drop off a little bit. Slide across, clear there, clear there. So, really towards the back, so that's pretty close. It actually is a lot flatter than I anticipated it was going to be. I mean, it's got a little bit of wave to it, but I think for what we need, it's going to do okay. I'll go ahead and set this finger to 0. Just unscrews and the pointer here, you can point to that. As soon as I get things set up and lined up, then I'll be able to set that to 0. So, I get these handles on, I get the guard on. Oh, I also have the belt guard that needs to go in the back, which is right here. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and bolt it on now. Just a couple of bolts to cover up the belt. So we'll get that done and work on getting the guard on. Alright. we're all finished up, got blades in, did a rough sharpening on them. They're crap. I think they're just carbon steel, so I'm going to order some good ones. And but other than that, I'm doing a few test pieces. Got the guard back on. Handles are all on. Everything's done. I'd already set this to depth, and we'll give it a little demo. But I got it pretty square. Okay. Well, that was a lot of work, but I think it was well worth it. Instead of having to go out and buy a new one. Basically all the castings were still in really good shape. Other than I need to get a new set of blades. Motor is still in great shape. It just had a lot of surface rust. So, tore it all apart, cleaned it up. And actually I think I got it in better shape than what it was before it got put into storage. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed watching the step-by-step on reconditioning and refurbishing this old Menards 6-inch jointer. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to continue on with what we got coming up next, I've got a new table saw that I decided to break down and buy. Wanted to have something that's a little bit more accurate, so that'll be in an upcoming video on that assembly and setup. So, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to continue on watching what we're doing, please subscribe. Thanks everyone. Till next time. Take care.
Are you done?
Yep.